this camp, stayed relatively healthy. Certainly have a tough challenge in our first game, playing a team that was in the Final Four last year. But guys are looking forward to it, and you get to a point where it's about time to play a game, and I think we're almost there.
Thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from BobcatIllustrated.com. Caller, please go ahead.
Hey, Coach, this is Antonio. How are you doing?
Good.
Good, Coach. So like you said, Coach, a tough challenge ahead of you, arguably the most daunting opponent you've had there in your eras, in both your eras at Texas State. So what must Texas State do in this game, not only to be competitive, Coach, but to have a legitimate shot of winning at the end on Saturday night?
Well, we're going to have to play very well, minimize our mistakes, take care of the football, cash in on our opportunities when we can get some, and we're going to have to try to force or hope that they're going to make some mistakes and maybe get some takeaways. And first games are always unique experiences because you're learning about your team and you're learning about the opponent's team. You watch tape from last year, but there's different faces and names in there, so adjustments during a first game are always a little bit more key than maybe any other time during the year.
Coach, a couple of follow-up questions for you, just one on offense and one on defense. With fall camp obviously implementing the no huddle, I know you had said ideally maybe getting the playoff every 15 to 17, 15 to 18 seconds. So with fall camp now finished and getting ready for the season, Coach, what do you think is the strongest part of your offense going up against the athletic FSU defense?
Well, probably, I think balance. We're veteran quarterback, and we're probably able to, I think we were pretty close to 50-50 last year run to pass, and I think we can still complement that, this year too.
Good. And final question for you, Coach Fran, is so far on the defense, obviously you lost NFL talent in Craig and David now going to be playing on Sundays. So, the guys that have stepped up, who stepped up to maybe be that defensive leader like Craig and David were, and what has stood out about your defense and Coach Thompson's defense getting ready for the Seminoles?
I think Tim Gay and David Mims, Rusman, Mikusevic, those guys have certainly stepped up. Imani Alexei, those are probably the leaders on our defensive side of the ball right now. Trey McGowan certainly fits into that category, and I'm hopeful that the collective group can offset the loss of Craig and David. It's not easy to put people in their place, but the fact that we are in our second year of the defense and Coach Thompson's understanding of his personnel and the coaches and players' understanding of the scheme, and hopefully that helps us play better. And we've got some unproven guys that have to come through, but we're optimistic about how they'll do.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck this Saturday.
Thank you.
Thank you, Antonio, and thank you, Coach. That's all the questions we have for you today. We do appreciate your time.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. We're going to place all the members of the media on hold. If you could please stand by, we'll be joined with Doug Martin of New Mexico State shortly. Please stand by.